Good morning. Well, we're working on the inside today. Uh, right now it's about 30 degrees outside. We got a little snow and the wind is kind of howling. I don't know what the wind chill is, but it's not pleasant outside. So we got a dusting of snow last night. So we're gonna see if we can finish up the ceiling, the shiplap on the ceiling today. Thought I'd kind of give you a little idea of the equipment that we're using. We've been using one of these Hercules 12-inch miter saws. It's a double bevel. Actually works really well. It's as accurate as I can be. We're using the Hercules rolling stand, which actually works pretty good. I don't have a whole lot of. I use the DeWalt stands, which are good. But this is actually a really good stand. Pretty rugged, and has worked all summer long for us. Last year, building outside and rolling it across uneven ground and stuff. So I would recommend it. We're using the stock blade that came with it. That's worked really well, and so that's our miter saw setup. We're using a dust collection. It's a old shop vac that we had sitting around, using one of those dust collection units there. That's been working pretty good for us. Every board that we use, or that we before we put it up, we sand it. We've been using one of these cordless DeWalt sanders, quarter sheet sander. Works pretty good. Using just a small shop vac. It's pretty noisy right at this point. It's had a lot of cement dust and a lot of dust run through it, so the bearings are getting a little tired onto it. And but it's still working, and onto it. Of course, that's our scaffolding. I think they call this a Baker system scaffold. And underneath all of the shiplap, we've been running 15-pound felt, and we've been using a Milwaukee staple gun, cordless staple gun. That works pretty good for us too, so far. If we have a tool that I'm not too awful thrilled with, I'm going to mention it. Not that I have a ton of experience with all different kinds of nail guns or this or that. Oh, it's a little dark in here, according to that. This is a DeWalt 16 gauge cordless nailer that we've been using on all of the shiplap and trim. Which we use it for all of our trim and stuff. Leaves a pretty small hole, but yet we can shoot a nail. I think it's a 2-inch nail or 2¼ inch nail, something like that. So that works really well for us for that. So that's our plan for today, and kind of give you a shot here outside. You can see the snow, the dust and the snow. This is the 29th of March. Up here in the great Northeast, we could get just about anything. We have had years past several inches of snow, several feet of snow, actually. So that's our plan for today. You can kind of hear the wind howling outside here. I've got a temporary shelter around the front door that we put up last winter, or last fall, for the winter, and we'll have to take that down. We have a new porch and stuff that's going to be going on outside, so on that area. Also using these cobalt roller stands. We can set these things up, you know, for the table saw or for this saw, and for long stuff. This is 12-foot stuff we're using in here, so works pretty good for that. And nice part about it, it's really easy to set up and fold up. So we use those. That's pretty much our setup for our indoor uh, trim and that kind of stuff. That's our tool belt. I have several different tool belts for different things, for framing, for electrical work, and this is my indoor setup. And I don't know if anybody's really interested in what I carry, but that's what I use for indoors, and so we're working on that today. Alrighty, maybe we'll try to put this all together into a one unit and get it out and show you what we're doing. All right, guys, I've got it is extremely windy out here, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or what's going on, but I gotta look here. Andy made a pickup in addition to our race program here last night before he picked up the car from the car show. And there's our addition. It's a Yamaha. Needs a little cleaning up. Maybe some off-road tires here. But there's a lot of cases where I like the way the lights are mounted. There's some cases where we need transportation around the racetrack. Sometimes where you got to go and get fuel is sometimes quite a ways away. Yeah, you're trucking with, you know, 2 or more cans, 5-gallon cans of racing fuel. It gets a little tiresome. Plus your pit board where you got to go and see where your positions are, that kind of thing. And the trailers are kind of a disaster from last winter, and we're in a rush to get the primary car to the car show. It's kind of stuffed in there, and we got to do a little revamping and readjusting, I should say, and to make things. But it looks like things are going to fit. It looks like the golf cart, or the race cart, I guess we'll have to call it, is going to fit. So I had to come out and take a quick video here and see how the latest addition to the race program was and how it fit. Looks like it's going to work. Get this closed up here before the wind comes up again. Alrighty. Well, I thought I'd show you my process of how I prepare and install one of the shiplap boards. that's how we set up one board, and we just keep right on it, chucking just like that. All right, I'm going to show you how I keep the board straight as far as the distance from up here to down there. If you see down there, there's what they call a target. I use a laser. It's let's see if I can get it to focus here. It's just it's a distance laser. I set it against the spot up in here. All right, turn it on. Then I focus it down here. Take a measurement. Then I come over here. There's another one over there, set up the same way. This one is 82 3/16. So I set this one here, hit it again, see if I can get a spot here, and hit it again. Whoop. Boy, am I probably making you guys dizzy. And we are just about 3/16 of an inch difference in length. So I'll just do these a 1/16 of an inch or so different on either side, and start taking up a little bit of a distance so that we keep them equal, so that once I get down here against this piece down here, it's sort of the last one, and that also tells me that, you know, how much, you know, the board that I need for the last one. I don't want some skinny little board down there. So if I have to alter a board, I'll alter a board, a few of them, and come up with the right distance, and so that they look right when I get to the end. All right. One of the other things that some of the safety equipment that I use, I'm not sponsored by any of these. I've bought all of these items on my own money, sometimes with recommendations from other YouTubers that are using them. I use ISO tunes. They're for making sure that, you know, it blocks out noise and high limits. They're also synced to my phone so that I can take phone calls or listen to music or whatever I need to do, but to keep a little bit of sanity going and stuff. Just another little quick piece of equipment that I use. Yeah, another piece of equipment that I use is pretty handy. A lot of times, if I'm playing music, I'm working out all day long, and I got my phone going, doing different things, filming, whatever. One of the things that I use is this attachment from DeWalt. Goes on any battery, any one of their 20-volt batteries, and then it has USB ports in the back side of it, and I can plug this right into my phone, and it runs my phone or keeps my phone charged up or charges my phone, whatever I need to do as the day goes on.